Hey folks, I need to get this off my chest. In case you haven't noticed it, we've entered an era of unenlightenment, and things that you see on the news or things that purport to be news are not necessarily news and are quite often bullshit. And that includes the internet, obviously. Um, and the lunatic fringe isn't exclusively on the right anymore. We've got left-leaning websites that are posting some pretty amazing stuff. Had an incident today that I want to clarify. I just want to talk about this a little bit. There's an Israeli website. But first of all, for full disclosure, I'm Jewish um, by ethnicity, not religion. Nobody has been harder on Bibi Netanyahu than me. I've published quite a bit of commentary about Mr. Netanyahu and his policies. I'm completely in favor of a two-state solution and the reversal of the policies of the occupation and the settlements on the West Bank. So that aside, there's an Israeli website called Mako. It's owned by the Rainbow Network, an Israeli kind of multimedia slash. They air television shows, things like that. They published a kind of a snarky questionnaire, and this is what they wrote. This is earlier in the week. What should we give President Obama for his birthday? A. Peace in the Middle East. 22% of respondents said that. B. Golf clubs. 11%. C. A box set of Israeli television series Prisoners of War. 9%. D. A remix of Noe Alush, whoever that is, local artist, of Netanyahu's now famous "Don't ever second guess me again" line. 10%. E. An envelope with the Ebola virus. 48%. Now, first of all, does anybody believe that this is an actual survey? Does this not sound tongue-in-cheek, number one? Would anybody really think that this is what the Israelis would want to give President Obama for his 53rd birthday? Now, 48% of the people responded said an envelope with the Ebola virus. That was 920 Israelis that said that, out of a population of roughly 9 million. So 1 in 10,000 Israelis clicked an Ebola virus envelope for his birthday. Several websites glommed onto this, including one that I have written for many times over the years, a liberal-leaning website that for now I'm not going to mention. And they published it as Israelis overwhelmingly vote to send President Obama the Ebola virus for his birthday. And then it trails off in survey. Understandably, people read this and thought, well, screw you. And the comments that piled up under this thread were just remarkable. Hateful, anti-Semitic. One of them, my favorite one was, maybe they would like some more Zyklon B for Hanukkah. If you don't know what that is, Google it, Zyklon B. Now, I know the publisher of this website, and I called him out on it. And I called out the author of this piece of crap, and I told them, you know what, I'm critical of Israel too, but this is trash. I've written for you in the past. This is the kind of crap that we get from Limbaugh and Sean Hannity and Mark Levin. Why would I, as a liberal, want to be associated with this shit? So they were understandably torqued at me. We had a nice little settee this afternoon. The author took it personally. The publisher refused to step down. He refused to stand down. He kept saying, look, Mako, the website that published this, is a huge website. They get more hits than CNN or BBC or whatever. That's not the point. The point is we as liberals are supposed to stand for truth. This is not truth. Technically, it's accurate. Yeah, 48% of Israelis in this survey, 920 people responded. But that isn't. Israelis overwhelmingly vote to send President Obama the Ebola virus for his birthday. That is false. And it led to an avalanche of nonsensical posts on his website. Now, as liberals, I want us to be the side of truth. If we are going to publish this kind of shit and promote it as the alternative to the conservative talking points, then what's the difference between us and them? Why should somebody coming along that really doesn't know right from left, or up from down, or chicken salad from chicken shit, why would they want to go with us instead of them when they find out that they have been taken? We should be the side of truth. If the response to right-wing propaganda is left-wing propaganda, then we lose. The response to right-wing propaganda must be truth. And I'm really disappointed in these people. Now, I told him I was going to go public with this, and I'm doing so tonight. If he wants to recant this and clarify that what this is misleading, great. I'm all for that. But to stand by this kind of crap, first of all, I won't be writing for his website anymore. That's a given. Not that I think he wants me to anyway at this point. But as liberals, please, folks, when you blog something, when you write something, and for God's sakes, when you publish something, make sure it's true. Our side isn't the only side that's reading this. And the truth matters. It's what separates us from Limbaugh and Hannity and O'Reilly and all those other idiots on the other side. So, sorry to be so terse. That's how I feel.